Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something fresh and interesting, the 2026 Honda ADV350. This is Honda's take on a crossover-style scooter, kind of part adventure, part city runabout. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through what makes it tick, what's great, and where it might fall short. Let's get into it. When you first lay eyes on the ADV350, you'll notice it's got presence. It's taller, more rugged-looking than your average scooter, with angular bodywork and a bit of an upright adventure bike feel. The front end comes with a dual LED headlight setup, slim yet aggressive, and there's a small windscreen that gives it a sporty profile. The body panels have contrasting textures, some matte, some gloss, adding depth. The protective cladding around the lower side gives it a tougher character, as though it's ready for rougher roads. From the side, you see the long floorboard, sharp lines flowing toward the rear, and a stepped seat that hints at both rider and possible passenger comfort. The rear light is sleek, integrated into the tail with hints of futuristic styling. In short, it doesn't feel like just another scooter. It tries to push into a niche between urban, explorer, and everyday commuter. Slide onto the seat and immediately you sense how they've balanced everyday usability with a touch of premium. The materials feel good. Stitched leatherette surfaces, soft touch on the grips, and decently padded seats. For a machine in this class, it doesn't feel cheap. The seating posture is upright and relaxed. Your knees aren't crammed in. There's enough room to shift a bit. As a solo rider, you'll find it comfortable for moderate distances, and with a pillion, the stepped seat gives a bit of separation so both riders feel secure. Legroom is decent. The floorboard is flat and long. There's enough space for your feet to move slightly depending on your height. Under the seat, there's the storage, enough for a helmet or a few small items. The cockpit is clean, controls are easy to reach. Visibility over the handlebars is good for city traffic. The windscreen helps deflect wind at moderate speeds. Overall, it balances comfort and practicality rather well. Now, tech and features. Honda hasn't held back. You get a full-color TFT display with clear readouts of speed, trip data, fuel, gear indicator, and more. It also supports smartphone connectivity, so you can pair your phone, see map navigation, calls, messages. The interface is relatively intuitive. Menus are not overly complex. On the safety side, there's Honda's suite of rider assist systems, ABS, traction control, perhaps even selectable ride modes depending on the market. Some models may even include parking brake assist or hill start assist. For convenience, there's keyless ignition, USB charging port, and in some markets, Honda might offer a smart key fob with proximity sensing. Lighting throughout is LED, clear, crisp, energy efficient. The ergonomics of switches and buttons are well considered. They give you positive feedback rather than being mushy. All told, you feel like you're riding something modern, not a bare-bones scooter. Onto performance and driving dynamics. Under the skin, the ADV350 is likely powered by a 329cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine, as per its predecessor, tuned to deliver a good balance of power and efficiency. Expect somewhere around 29 to 30 horsepower and torque in the ballpark of 30 Nm, which is plenty for city riding, highway cruising, and overtakes. The transmission is a CVT, smoothly delivering power without abrupt shifts. Acceleration from 0 to 60 km/h is brisk, enough to beat many cars off the line at traffic lights. On the highway, it holds its own, though not with sport bike vigor. The suspension is set up to manage both smooth city roads and the occasional bump or rough patch. You'll notice it has more travel than typical scooters, giving you confidence over uneven surfaces. Handling is nimble. Leaning into corners feels controlled, brakes are strong, and the weight balance is reasonable. Fuel economy is one of its strengths. Expect figures in the range of 30 to 35 km per liter, or better depending on riding style. So it's practical for daily commuting. The ride is smooth, but you do feel the road when things get rough, in a positive, feedback-rich way. In everyday use, the ADV350 shines. Storage is solid. The under-seat trunk will swallow a helmet and leave room for a few more bits. There may be front compartments or glove box-style cubbies for keeping small items handy. The cargo capacity means you can run errands, carry groceries, or toss your work bag without feeling overstuffed. Rear seat usability is decent. Not super spacious, but comfortable enough for short to medium rides. Fuel efficiency makes it economical to run, so your week-to-week costs stay low. In traffic and tight spaces, its compact overall footprint helps, though when fully loaded, maneuvering takes a bit more attention. Visibility is good, mirrors are well placed, headlight is bright. For parking, that compactness helps again. In moderate rain or bad roads, the ADV 350's suspension and ride height give you a bit more confidence than a conventional scooter. It's not an off-road bike by any means, but it's more capable in imperfect road scenarios. Let me balance things now. What's great, it has bold styling that sets it apart, modern tech, a strong balance between comfort and function, good performance for its class, and excellent economy. It's a compelling package for someone who wants more versatility than a city scooter, but doesn't want a full-blown motorcycle. What's not perfect? For longer highway runs, it won't match bigger bikes in outright top speed or wind protection. If the passenger is tall, rear legroom may feel a bit tight. The storage, though solid, won't compare to large touring bikes. And in some markets, the price may edge close to entry-level motorcycles, which could test the value proposition. All that said, if you ride mostly in the city with occasional highway stretches, want something that looks adventurous and handles varied roads, the 2026 Honda ADV350 is a strong choice. It blends the ease of a scooter with touches of ruggedness and flexibility. I think for many people it offers genuinely more than you expect for the category. That wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next ride. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next video.